Hello, welcome to Beach View, our podcast about all sorts of things and or stuff.
Yes, and today we're doing yet another mixtape, our 8th mixtape, and this time the theme is chill low-key.
Yeah.
Because you're always saying that's what you like in songs, and
yeah.
somehow we hadn't done that yet.
I know, I don't know how we haven't done that, because, that's like my vibe, so I'm glad we did this, even though I think we'll see that our song choices for chill low-key are very different.
Yeah, I said that when I came up with this theme, that when we were talking about it, I was like, I think we might have different ideas of what constitutes chill low-key.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick these songs and you're gonna be like, ew, no.
And you're gonna be like, ew, your songs are boring.
Yeah, well, you have boring taste in music. I don't know what to tell you.
Well. I like my taste. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Silly.
Ugh.
So, let me just get into real quick. My version, which I've said this multiple times, my version of chill low-key is something when I'm laying by the pool, in the sun, enjoying life, trying to be chill, but also has like a good beat. Like, that's, to me, is what I'm going after.
Yeah, so some of my songs I don't know that would really be like pool songs,
Yeah.
But I think they fit chill, all of them. There's only one that I think's like kinda...
kinda
a little
chill.
bit doesn't fit that, but...
Yeah. I mean, I like a good chill song, so... But I also, and I think I've mentioned this before too, like I also have like a whole, song list that I listen to like when I'm flying or like traveling. It just kind of like keeps me in the like calmer mood since I have like a lot of anxiety around that. So, I think some of those songs that you picked could be like on that list when I'm flying and
I feel like it fits
trying to relax. Yeah, So I think it's good.
I will say though, I think one of your songs is a bit too high energy for me to say chill low key.
Yeah.
Maybe like a chill high key.
Could be. Yeah. There's a couple that sneak in there that are a little more high key, but still have like a chill vibe to it,
Well, especially because you said you like a good beat with that, and that,
yes.
Sometimes lends itself to a bit more higher
a higher key. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, you want to get into it?
Yeah, sure. You want to start or you want me to start?
You start.
Alright. My first song, 13 Angels Standing Guard Round the Side of Your Bed by Silver Mount Zion. From the 2000 album, He Has Left Us Alone But Shaft of Lights Sometimes Grace the Corner of Our Rooms.
Okay, what is with the super long titles?
Yeah, I don't know. It just, some artists are like that.
I mean, I kind of don't hate it, but interesting. Okay, so I had never heard of this artist or song before.
I've played it for you before, so...
I don't remember. I really honestly don't remember this.
In person.
Oh, okay. What did I say? I probably have the same response in person.
I don't know what you said about the song, but you were singing about the cats at the time, so that might be one.
Sounds normal. Yeah. So, I will say this. The intro, it kind of gave me anxiety.
Did it?
Yes. Not chill, bro. The intro gave me a little bit of anxiety, but I like when the violin comes in, and I kind of started liking it more toward the end of the song. Like it was, to me, almost like kind of weird spa music,
Spa? I'm not sure about that, but...
Yeah, that's what I was getting, like, toward the end. I was like, okay, this could be like if I'm in a spa somewhere, getting a massage. Yeah, it's like a weird spa music vibe, yeah. But don't the little, like, what is it at the beginning that just...
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
That's either, like, vocals or a string or, like, it's something with some sort of, like, post-production on it. I'm almost certain of that, but...
I was trying to figure out, like, what it was, but it's like, that part, I was like, like, kind of created a little chaos within me. But it kind of mellowed out more toward the end.
I don't know, I really like that part. The effects on it.
Yeah.
It makes it sound, kind of weird, somewhat ethereal, cool. Especially when, like, the strings come in.
Exactly, I agree with that. It does sound kind of ethereal, just kind of, like, otherworldly, like it's an interesting song, I'll give you that. Like I said, I started kind of vibing with it toward the end, but the beginning I was like, chaos.
Yeah.
Low key, I don't know about chill.
I think it's pretty chill. It's got some, like, really smooth violins in there,
Yeah, I really like the violin. I thought that was a pretty addition. So we'll go with that.
I don't know. I think it fits. It's a bit weird, but I think it fits chill low-key.
Yeah, I mean, it could fit. It could fit. Just the beginning, I would have to be like, it needs to be a little chiller in the beginning for me.
I don't know that it's a pool song necessarily.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a pool. I would say it's a weird spa song. Just gives me that vibe. A very, very specific vibe there.
Yes.
All right.
Well, next.
We'll get into one of mine. So, Apparently by J. Cole. And this is like definitely like chilling by the pool music to me. What do you think?
Yeah, so this is the one I said it felt a bit too high energy for me to say chill low-key necessarily.
I can see it's a little more high energy, yeah.
Yeah, this is, I would say, the only song of yours that I liked, so...
I thought you might like this one. I like the beat and the vocals in this song. I think, it has a good beat, but it also has, like, that kind of digital sound in there. I don't know what that is, but I'm not good about talking about what the music actually, how it's produced. But I kind of like that it has, like, a nice little beat, kind of makes you want to, like, bop to it, but it's got that kind of, like, digital sound to it, too.
Yeah, it's like a piano or synth or something, and it's like this one chord progression played throughout, and it's a good chord progression. I like the percussion. I don't like J. Cole's singing voice, which I've not listened to a lot of J. Cole, but he definitely feels like a rapper that can't really sing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just this song or if that's a fair assessment of him or what.
I feel like it's probably a fair assessment. I feel like there's a couple other songs of his that are kind of the same way. I don't mind it here. I like the vocals on this. I like how he delivers them. So I'm like chill with it. Yeah. Another note, anytime J. Cole is mentioned, it's like the running joke that I always say, he went platinum without features, because that was like
I've heard that joke.
Yeah, it's like such a big deal. Like at the time, like people could not stop talking about it. So even like today, I'm like, oh, he went platinum with no features, and it's a dumb joke, but I keep it alive.
I've only seen the joking part. I didn't see people like saying that originally.
Oh yeah, it was like a big thing like online. Like everybody was like, he went platinum with no features, like. Which I guess is like a big feat. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
well, especially in hip hop, where like even like everybody features. That's not like a very collaborative genre there.
Give credit where credit's due, I guess. But I'm just Anyway, I like this song.
Yeah, I didn't like the vocals. That was the only like down note for me, except in the like back half where he really starts like rapping.
Yeah.
But like that first half of the song when he's singing and doing some of the like slow rapping, I don't know, I wasn't there.
You don't like it.
Good song overall.
Okay, well at least you didn't call it boring. That's a plus. So
it's not a boring song.
No,
I can't say the same for the rest of these, but
well, we'll see. All right, your next one.
Yep. I Am Citizen Insane by Radiohead from the 2004 EP Calm Lag, in parentheses 2 + 2 is 5. And it's a B-side from single off their 2003 album Hail to the Thief, which I maybe should say it's from that single instead of like the compilation EP, but whatever.
Can we do a side note here? I don't really understand, like, what is the difference between like an EP, an LP, and an album?
An album is an LP. EP is extended play. I don't know like the etymology of these, but EPs are usually shorter.
Oh, okay. So you can release an EP at like you would an album. It's just called an EP.
Wikipedia says an extended play EP is a music recording that contains more tracks than a single but fewer than an album.
Okay,
which is an LP, which means long play.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I was just thinking about this week because I was like looking to buy some vinyl, and I was like, I obviously do not know what I'm doing. As we've established previously, and I'm like, what is the difference?
Yeah. But an EP is just like a shorter release.
Okay, gotcha.
And like historically, your LP or your album has been your like big statement piece, and an EP's like maybe like a short little thing that like you weren't working on as much stuff, but you were working on something, or like some B-sides, or to like tide over your like really diehard fan base before you release another big record.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the side note. I really needed that explained to me. Anyway, let's get into the song. So, to me, this song, it's okay. It has an electronic feel to it. This is what, you know how I always have to like put things into context, like, yeah, I feel like I'm by the pool. No, this one sounds like something that would be playing like at a bar in Ibiza or something. Like,
oh, okay. I don't
know
about that.
Yeah,
but...
it's giving me Ibiza vibes. Like, it's got an electronic, sound. It's got like kind of a scratchy beat. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. But, I mean, I don't dislike it, but I would say, like, I don't love it either.
Yeah, no, I really like this one, but obviously I put it on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like, because this era of, like, electronic music usually contrasted itself between, like, the dance electronic stuff, so I don't know about, like, a bar in Ibiza, but...
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely, like, a relaxed feel, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And it's got a good beat, it's definitely like more electronic. So, like I said, it's not bad.
Yeah, and it's got kind of like a glitchy feel to it. It's a lot of like quick pops, and it sounds like there's some use of a static in the beat. So
yeah, I guess that's what I meant when I said like it's got like a scratchy beat, like a record scratch. Kind of that kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I think this could be on a chill low key.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but it's just giving me, which I mean, I like the Ibiza feel, don't get me wrong. So yeah, it's just kind of a different, it's definitely like an interesting song, like the composition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it's a good choice.
Yep.
All right, you ready for my next one?
Yep.
Self-Care by Mac Miller. What are your thoughts?
So I don't like this era of hip-hop. Which, this isn't the worst from that period, but I don't know, something about the production. I just have never cared for it.
Oh,
it's like
really?
that down-tempo, like, trap beats sort of feel, like, I don't care for it.
Really? Okay. I didn't think you would not like that. First of all, R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Right, yes, I forgot about that.
Yes. Yeah, okay, R.I.P. him. I like the beat of this song. Like, I think it's catchy. Like, it's still low-key, but it has, like, a nice vibe to it.
Yeah, well, this one's also, 2 songs just under the same name.
Oh.
So...
Wait, what does that mean?
What, you didn't? There's, like, a break in the middle of it?
Oh, I got you. Okay.
You didn't?
I wasn't thinking about it like that. No, it definitely has a break in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it as, like, 2 songs,
The second half is clearly a different song.
Wait, what? Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah, right? I mean, unless, like, there's, I know sometimes when this happens, like, some platforms will list a shorter version.
Oh.
But no, I'm pretty sure when I looked up the lyrics, it even had this, break in it.
Yeah. I don't remember. I have to go back and listen to the whole thing.
No, there's, like, a clear point where it, like, splits in half. Yeah, it's, on Genius, it's listed as Part 1, Self-Care. And then Part 2, Oblivion.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I don't even know my own songs.
Oh, I very much noticed that listening to it.
Well, there you go. Okay. So you hate it. Okay, got it.
Well, I don't hate it. Like, I just
kidding.
Like, I don't like this era of hip-hop. And, like I said, this isn't the worst, but, yeah, and the second part I think is boring.
Okay. Well, I knew you were gonna pull out the boring word at some point, so...
It is. The first part's got a little bit more energy to it. It's like, I think it's competently done. I'm not a fan of it.
Okay.
The second part, I don't know what it is. I've said this multiple times. I doubtlessly will say it again. I don't like the production of this era, and
okay.
I've realized going through this, I don't like it flat out, like, basically any of the more popular stuff.
Don't like it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't, and I can't really put my finger on as to why.
Well, this is one that's on my chill low key playlist. I think this is like a perfect like chilling song. So
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, yeah. But I do like it. I like Mac Miller, so I like this one. But okay.
I can at least see why people like this.
Yeah,
Like that it has stuff going for it in production, even if I don't care for the style.
yeah. That's a good note. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
The rest of these songs, though,
Don't say that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get back into one of your songs.
yes.
Okay.
You're less
Let's
mean
just.
than I am about my
Yeah,
choices
exactly.
than I am
I'm
about
definitely less
yours.
mean.
Well, you have a broader palette for music than I do. And you're
I
less
do,
picky
yeah.
about it.
Okay, this
Next,
next song.
Flim by Aphex Twin from the 1997 EP Come to Daddy, which another EP there.
Okay. I keep wanting to have like short-term dyslexia and call this film.
Well, I mean, Flim is a weird thing to call a song.
And it's spelled weird. So, not like you would normally spell phlegm. So I keep, every time I have looked at it, I'm like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what? Yeah,
yeah.
you're thinking of the, yeah, okay.
It's not a PH. Yeah.
Yes.
But every time I look at it, I want to say film, and I'm like, no, it's phlegm. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But I will say this. I think the piano is very nice in this song.
Yes.
I really like that part. Another like electronic, good beat. This is another one that reminds me of being in like a trendy restaurant, like in Ibiza. But just because it's got that like to me, Ibiza has like a super chill vibe to it. Okay, that's what I get to it. So I could definitely chill to this. And I think it has some interesting variations in the beat, like at some points. So I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a short little piano electronic track. There's a pleasant timbre. It's almost like a easy listening classical piece, but it still has
Yes.
like, some bit more of a beat to it.
And that's what I think saves it for me. Like, it's not like, I think that's the difference between easy listening and chill to me. Like, chill is a little bit, it's got that beat to it that
Yeah,
I enjoy.
yeah.
And speaking of the timing, like, one thing I didn't note, which normally I do, your first song was really long.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and we didn't mention that, but yeah, it's a long song. But this one I think has a nice length to it.
Yeah, it's less than 3 minutes, so it's a
Yeah,
short song.
I
Gets
like
in and
this
out.
one. Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
think it's a good one.
Then it's also I Am Citizen Insane technically has lyrics, but you can barely hear them. They're like little vocal like bits played. So like this one's all instrumental, the first one's all instrumental, so
Yeah.
not a lot of lyrics
Yeah.
on my end. Went for
Yeah,
instrumental this
exactly.
time for some reason.
I did note that, that's a good chill low key kind of vibe,
Yep.
So we don't need vocals all the time.
Well, all of
So-
yours do.
I know all of mine has vocals, but I think these I like this one the best out of yours so far.
Yeah, it's a good song.
All right. Well, let's get into bashing my third one. My third one, Young and Alive by Bazzi. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I really, really didn't like this one.
Okay.
Like, once again, like, I don't like the style. I wrote in my notes, boring 2010s pop R&B.
Yeah, okay.
This one I really didn't like because I thought the chorus was just awful.
What?
It sounded like it was
Okay.
trying to be a nursery rhyme. It was just like really slowed down, and it's like, hey
I can
kids,
see
come
that.
sing along. Like, I just
I can
hated
definitely
that.
see that.
I also like I don't like the vocals. I don't know who Bazzi is, but their
Oh,
vocals are
what?
really generic. It's like I
Oh,
feel
I
like
like the vocals.
you could pick like any pop R&B singer from this era that they're all interchangeable here. Like boring
So
vocals.
it's so funny because I don't know why. Like I don't identify like with pop R&B, but now that you say that, it's definitely pop R&B. Like I don't know why. Like
Yeah.
I never think of this type of music as pop R&B, but like whoa.
Well, it has like an R&B feel to it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's why I like it because I like R&B. So that's interesting. Okay, I gotta really like think about this because that's something I never really thought about. But anyway, this is to me is like a lighter, fun song. Like I like the vocals. I think it's like a little like Post Malone style, which is why I like it. Like the vocals.
I don't know. I feel like Post Malone's at least distinctive, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a fun song. This is like a carefree song. Like it literally says in the lyrics, chill the F out. So you have to. You just have to chill. I don't know. I can see why you don't like it, but I like it.
Yeah, no,
Bummer.
I thought the production was confident, but the vocals weren't. Like, and that chorus just
That's like
really
the part I
bad.
liked. It's terrible. So you're telling me I have terrible taste in music, okay?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. I like it. All right, fine. Well, it's on my chill low-key playlist. That's all I
Yeah,
can say.
well, I don't like it. Not for me.
Oh well. Oh well. I tried. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling some of these would not be your taste, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I just, like, again, I don't like this era. And I think you putting all these are all from, like, what, like 2018 to, like, 2022, I want to say?
Yeah, yeah, probably. I don't know. I really should have like looked that up, and I don't know why I didn't even think about that, but
I did, I just didn't write them down. But they're all
yeah.
from around that same period, and
Yeah.
I think you putting all these back to back made you realize I really don't like this era for any of the, like, popular music.
I like it. Okay, fine. It's fine. You don't have to like it. All right. Your next one.
Yes, next, Safety by Football Etc. from the 2011 album The Draft. And Football Etc. is an emo band with the gimmick that all their songs are named after football terms.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, safety. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's interesting. It kind of starts off like my original thought when it started off was like it kind of has like a country sounding guitar riff.
Huh, I don't know that I'd call that country, but
Yeah, I got like one of those like, modern country sounding guitar riff. But then it gets like more rock sounding. So, and this one has lyrics unlike the
yes,
other ones.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I
Only
like that.
song of mine with actually, like, intelligible lyrics.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. But I think it's a decent song. Like, I don't see any like faults in it, but it gives me Cranberries vibes.
Yeah, I could see that. That sort of guitar sound with the sort of higher
Yeah.
pitched vocals. Yeah.
Yes, with the vocals. Yeah, I think which is cool. Like it's like a cool vibe.
Oh man, I could have put that Cranberry song on here. I didn't
Oh,
even
you
think of
definitely
that.
could have. Yeah. Yeah. But this one has a Cranberries vibe. So, I think it gave me more of a like I guess less modern feel, but it was an interesting song. And like I said, I didn't dislike it. But I don't know if it would be on my playlist, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, emo isn't always the chillest genre, but I think this one's like the guitar riff's definitely more down tempo. It's got kind
Yeah.
of like a soothing quality to it.
It
It does
does.
build up at the end a bit though, so you know, I think maybe that takes away some of the chill low key points, but
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a good
I
song.
don't think it's that like, you know, that like loud about it. So
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
fits chill low key mostly.
I think so. Yeah. It's definitely like from an emo like it's not like fully emo that you would think, Like so I think that's what makes it a little more interesting. It's got some emo vibes, but really it's like you said, it's chiller than emo usually is. So
I mean, this is an emo band,
Mhm.
so
Yeah. It didn't give me like total emo vibes though. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a lot of emo that's like kind of indie rock influenced
Yeah.
that like really dips into that territory. So
That's true, yeah. That's true. Yeah, so it's definitely slower. I like it. It's good.
yep,
Speaking of slower,
yes. Next,
my next song, good segue, is Slower by Tate McRae. Thoughts?
boring.
I knew you would think this one was boring.
I wrote in my notes, honestly, just repeat what I said for the last song, minus the fact that the chorus on this one isn't absolutely terrible. Like, the chorus is a normal chorus, so...
I love the chorus, and I would say love. I like the chorus in this one. But again, this is like another good beat. It has like a softer intro, and then the beat kicks in, which I like. And I really like her style. Like, I like, her songs. I think it's a nice chill song.
See, you say that, and I'm like, what style? This is generic as hell.
No, I like it. I think she has like a distinct sound, but maybe that's just me. Don't call me generic.
This is like, what, off-brand Halsey, Lorde, that sort of like down-tempo, like pop stuff that came out from this period. Like, this is just so generic to me.
What? Okay, I don't think this is generic, but okay. Everyone's a critic. Yeah, I like it.
I don't like this era of music. I don't like it.
But it's chill low-key.
It is, but you could have brought some 90s chill song. I would have been nicer about that.
That's my vibe. This is my vibe, so... I need to get some more modern. How about that? I need some more modern chill low-key.
Maybe. I mean...
Modern in that, like, recent. I should say recent.
Yeah, like last 3 years.
Yes, exactly. Not like 10 years ago.
Although this one, when did this song come out?
Yeah, I don't even know.
This is from 2021, so...
Oh, see? That's close enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't like it.
Oh, fine.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I don't know. I thought you would like these a little bit better. But I knew at some point the boring was going to come in, so I could see that. I thought you would like this one better, though. Honestly, I really did. But... oh, well.
I don't hate this one. Like, the last one's a lot worse, but this one just is boring to me. I don't know.
Okay. Boring. All right. I thought you like her vocals, but you said they were generic.
It's generic.
Sorry, Tate McRae. Oh, well.
I don't even know who that is, but she sounds generic. Is she popular?
I don't know that she's, like, super popular, but I don't know. Like, if I mentioned her name to, like, my friends, they would not have heard of her, but I think in some circles she was very popular.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to be pretty plugged into, like, a lot of modern music, so...
yeah, sometimes.
More so than I am, at least.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, man. All right. Moving on.
Yeah. Next and last from me, Eterna Forest from the 2006 video games Pokémon Diamond and Pearl, composed by Hitomi Sato. Which I'm kind of surprised you didn't go for like a soundtrack song from like a TV show or something.
I know, I should have. Oh well. This one, okay, this is why I like when we do mixtapes, because I would have like never heard this in any of my regular daily activities. So this has like a fairy like lightness to the music to me. Like it sounds like sprightly, like good composition. I feel like it's not as chill, but I would say like uplifting. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, part of this is I'm familiar with the context that this comes from, because you're going through a forest when you play this game, and there's like a haunted mansion off to the side of the forest, so there's a little bit of like darkness to it, and it's like the forest, it's all shaded and overcast.
Oh. Okay, so this that's funny because I wrote down, it reminds me of being in a sunny meadow. So the forest vibe I got, but I was thinking more sunny, uplifting, less doom and gloom.
It's not doom and gloom, it's just kind of, like, the treetops block out the sun.
Oh.
Like, which, what you would get a different perspective from this, because, like, every time I've listened to this, or, well, when I first listened to it, and most of the times I've listened to it, have been from the context that it was written for in the game, which does give a different perspective on it.
Yeah. I mean, I got the forest vibe, so I got that right, but I really like the piano in this, and I think it's a very, like light song, which I like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the use of seventh chords in this song, which really makes it.
Oh. I don't even know about that.
I mean, if I pointed them out, you would know, like the...
Yeah. See, this is why I need to like take some like music classes so that I can like speak intelligently about music besides just being like, yeah, I like the vibe, you know? So
I mean, I don't say much more than that, to be honest, so.
yeah, but it sounds good when you say it. But yeah, I'm always like impressed because I'm like, I don't even know what that means. But yeah, this is definitely I could see like you know, I'm not really that familiar with Pokemon, but I could see like, you know, some little character like traipsing through, you know, forest, like
Yep.
chilling, like good soundtrack. I think this is a good like life soundtrack in general. Like, you know how I'm always like, I want like a soundtrack. This is like, this could have played when we had like the great snowstorm of 2025 and when it was like bright and sunny and you go out there, like snow's blanketing the land and you go out and the sun is shining and everything's pretty. I could have played this.
There's a different snowy song from those games that would,
Oh.
I think better fit the, that.
Well, you should have sent that to me. Yes, I'm gonna have to get into that.
I just totally didn't, pick that up. But yeah, this is, definitely like a standout from these games.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones that's like still talked about, people really like.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that that's part of the like discourse of the game. Like, I like that people talk about the music.
Yeah, but yeah, this is definitely like a standout from this game.
Yeah.
You know, you might like looking up, there's people who put out like compilations on YouTube where they like make a playlist of all the relaxing Pokemon music. You might like looking that up.
Maybe that's what I need to do this year is like actually create a soundtrack so that way when I'm like doing different activities, I could be like, oh, this song would really play well in the background. I need to do that. Yeah. Pokemon it is. I had no idea.
Yeah, I wanted to get a video game soundtrack, and like this fit to me the vibes of Chiloki really well.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, might as well get this in here.
I think it was a good one. And I will say like my only references to like video game music is like Mario Brothers. So that's like super old stuff. That's the only thing I remember ever. So I like having this like, you know, different take on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Next.
My last song choice, which I knew you probably weren't going to like. Missin' You Crazy by Russ. So are you familiar with Russ at all?
No, not at all.
Okay. It's kind of like a reggae like type artist, which is really like chill music. I like the music here. I think like he has a really good vibe and again, it's like a really good beat to me and it's definitely chilling by the pool music. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the guitar timbre, cause it sounds like a little bit out of tune, and I like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought this was boring. I don't like, his voice. I don't know what it is.
Ah! Okay.
And again, don't like this era, so.
It's so good though. Wow.
No, not a fan.
Disappointed. That's all you have to say about it? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, this is the problem is I find these songs boring, so it's hard to come up with a lot to say, you know?
I could see that. I really like this song. Like, I think it's just like such a chill song. Like, it just, you know, and like I said, it's got like a good beat to it. Like, I don't see what's not to like here. So, oh well.
Yeah, just it's boring to me, so.
Poor Russ. Man, harsh critic. Yeah.
I don't know that boring is that harsh, but.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's hard. If you made music and somebody was like, this is boring, you'd be like devastated.
Look, the only album I have refused to like go ahead with a review on because I thought I was going to be too negative. I didn't think it was boring. I thought it was bad.
What?
There's a difference.
Okay. Okay, so boring. Okay. All right, we're going to treat this like all the Taylor Swift songs that you've ever reviewed,
Not all of them, but she does have quite a few.
Well, all right. Yeah, I mean, it's very clear when we do mixtapes that we have, you know, different taste and different, I think, like we pull from different sources. So, yeah, I guess I didn't realize that I like this whole era of music that you do not like. Because I wasn't thinking about it as an era, you know? But
Well,
now
they're
that you
from all
pointed it
like the
out,
same years. So
yeah.
I
Well,
think
I didn't even
multiple of
like
these
think about
songs are from
that.
2018 exactly. So
Really? Okay, 2018 was like when I was really building my playlist, apparently. So,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's probably right, even though that feels like so long ago at this point. But
Yeah, well.
I really need to update my playlist too, by the way. It's like I got lazy with it. So, yeah. Despite, as you say, being like, current with like, current music, I never like add new things to my playlist really. So I need to do that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't come to me for that because my newest song is from 2011 on this, so.
You need to get some up to date. We're gonna do a up to date mixtape next. From the
Alright, well,
past
you want to
three
do
years
songs
only.
from the, past 3 years? I
Yes,
could maybe pull that
yes.
out.
I think that would be fun. I think we should do that.
Alright, that can be our next mixtape.
That'll be our next mixtape. Okay. Well, I mean, look, I think this was a good mixtape though. Again, I always say this, like, I love that we pull from such different material, like our, different sources, whatever, because it introduces me. And I, as we say, like, I'm definitely more tolerant, I will say.
Yes.
I am more of a gentle critiquer than you are. Even though it sounds weird. But yeah, I think I have a little bit of a wider palette, shall we say? I don't know, that's not the right term, but
Yeah, no, I think that's the right term.
okay, thanks. Yeah, I think I have like a little bit more, which is we were just talking before this that like you like a lot more movies than I do. I like a lot more music than you do. So
Yeah.
it's good that we critique both songs and movies. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing is that your, side of the mixtape is a lot more cohesive than mine. Like,
Yeah.
you listen to yours and you get, like, the vibe. Mine is just sort of, like, especially thrown in with yours, it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
like, emo, a song from a video game, like,
It's
a
like
weird
when
electronic thing, a weird symphonic thing.
I like to think of it as like you're sitting in a place, you're listening to like the playlist, and then like you kind of look up when like one of your songs comes on because you're like, oh, this is different, kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Catches you off guard a little.
Yeah, which, yeah. How do you think this works as a mixtape, though? You
Um,
think that's, like, it's fine if it catches you off guard a little?
yes, I like it as a mixtape. And I will say this, I am from the era of burning mixed CDs. And let me tell you, that was an era of like, you could have a crazy, like, different genres on the same mixtape. Like, so I feel like this fits with a mixtape. Because my
Okay.
rules are like anything goes. Now, as a playlist, see, this is where it gets a little different. As a playlist, not as cohesive. But as a
Yeah, yeah.
mixtape, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's different to you? Because to me, those are, like, the
Yes.
same thing.
No. So a mixtape I feel like is like you can vary. As a playlist, I think a playlist should be more cohesive.
Yeah, so you don't think this would work as a playlist, necessarily?
No. As a mixtape, yes. So for what we did, yeah, it works.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they do all fit under Chill Low Key, for the most part,
Yeah.
so...
They do. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We have a good vibe.
Yeah, if you're just looking for the vibe with no other considerations to, like, genre or, like, year,
Yeah.
then
For the vibe.
this would work.
Now, I will say your first song though, like I said, it gave me a little anxiety in the beginning. So that's not chill. It's not really low key to me, but it ended up being more chill toward the end. So that's the only part that stands out where I'm like, oh no, not chill.
I was a little tempted to put a not chill song on here on purpose, but that would be
Just
not
to like
following the prompt.
trip me
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Maybe that needs to be like a what do you call it? Like a bonus track next time. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the Beach View mixtape.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No, chill low key is where it's at.
Yep, alright, well, I'll take us out then.
All right.
This has been Beach View. Thanks for listening and tune in next time. Bye.
Bye.